This is from Poor Man's Podcast Reacts. Woman goes to jail, owes $3,500 after pretending to be homeless to get food stamps. Here we go. Go follow Poor Man Podcast.
Baby, when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. Bitch, you better start lying. Bitch, that lady called me and said, ma'am, I said, yes, ma'am. She gonna say, what's your address? I said, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, 5 months. I have nothing. My family won't let me stay with them, ma'am. I'm starving. While I'm kicked back in a motherfucking 3-bedroom and everything, living lovely. Then she gonna say, ma'am, what's your job title? I say, ma'am, they won't hire me anywhere. I don't have no job. I've been putting application after application. It's just like nothing work. Yeah, that lady was on the phone. She said, ma'am, I'm so sorry for all of this that you're going through. She said, we just shipped your card out. You should have about $1,000 on your card from last month and this month, and your balance and your payment every month is gonna be $300. And bitch, I was like, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, you just don't understand how hungry I've been. Let me tell y'all something. This was wrong with y'all. I know y'all mama ain't tell y'all. Bitch, you don't gotta tell everybody the motherfucking truth. So y'all remember that time that I got on TikTok telling y'all about the food stamps? Do y'all remember that time I got on here and told y'all about the food stamps? Why the fuck did they turn my food stamps off? And I gotta pay back $35,000. They turned my food stamp off and I gotta pay back $35,000. Now I'm fucking aggravated because how y'all didn't know I was playing on him? Y'all just running with shit. But them motherfuckers really turned my goddamn food stamps off and I have to pay them back $35,000. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna get $35,000 from, but I have to pay them back. So y'all, watch what y'all put on the internet because everything is not for the internet. And I learned that. Now I'm sitting here stuck, hungry as fuck, no food. And I don't got no fucking $35,000, so I don't know where they think I'm about to get that from. Hey, I see a lot of people asking for story time on how I owe them $35,000 now. Okay, so I live by myself. I'm single. I don't have any kids. So I've been applying for food stamps like 2-3 years ago.
Why didn't you just apply for a job?
Yeah.
I feel like if you're able-bodied, you're single, you don't have any kids at all, you should be applying for jobs, not applying for food stamps. I didn't even know you could get food stamps if you were able-bodied and single. I know it's that way for men. It's damn near impossible to get like those type of government assistance programs. Maybe for women they give you a little bit more concession, you know, they give you a little bit more wiggle room. But I know for men, it's damn near impossible to get these government assistance types of programs, especially if you're able-bodied and of working age. That just doesn't make any sense.
I lied on my food stamp case and I told them I was homeless and I told them that I didn't have anything. I was homeless. I didn't have nowhere to go. Blase, blase. And I told them that I wasn't working. So when I first started getting my food stamps, I started getting like $400 a month just for myself. So I'm just thinking everything cool, you know, like, okay, I'm getting my food stamps. Nothing happened, you know, so I decided to come on TikTok and tell people, like, if you're trying to get food stamps, you can lie to them and, you know, nothing will happen.
And that's the dumb part. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but there are always going to be people that are able to get over on the system by whatever means, whether they're lying about it, whatever means it may be. There are always going to be these people, and if you beat the system, touche. But the problem that you have is that you're dumb enough to go online and start bragging about it. And I got the same mentality for some of these rappers out here. These rappers will be involved in open murder cases. They will be bragging about the murders in their music, and then they still got the nerve to say F the police. This is the equivalent to that. You got away with the murder, and you go on social media bragging about it. Are you stupid? Like, yeah, they did the right thing. You should be caught. You're the perfect person to make an example out of.
So that was a very bad mistake that I made, lying to them. And I really don't give a fuck what y'all saying, because a lot of people saying you have lashes on, why you need food stamps. I don't care. If it's free, I want it. Baby, food is way expensive. And if I go in Walmart with $100, I'm really not going to leave out with nothing.
It's not free. That's the problem. And you're making people bitter because there are a lot of people that are struggling.
Yeah, I
And if
want
you
it.
are a person that plans on living off of the collective sympathy of society, it is going to get very tough for you coming soon here, because there are a lot of people that are struggling themselves. And when people are struggling themselves, having empathy for other people's situation, especially when you see stuff like this for people taken away from the system, wrongfully so, and lying to do it, you're going to get a lot of people that are bitter about the collective empathy that we allow for people to have, especially with these social safety nets. And this is why you see a lot of people coming up against like Section 8, food stamps. I know Trump was talking about making people have to work in order to get government assistance, or be able to put forth some type of labor to the government in order to get government assistance. And I absolutely agree with it, because they have this mentality that this stuff is free because it's coming from the government, but really it's coming from other hardworking people that are struggling to get food too. Oftentimes, the people that are paying these taxes are also struggling to get food.
We hungry.
So it's not free. It's coming from somewhere, and you're making people very bitter with these types of
I
comments.
want to keep spending money on food. Like, it's just too much. So when this was, they picked me up yesterday, but day before yesterday, I got a call, and they was like, "Hello, is this such and such?" And I'm like, "Yes. Hello. What's going on?" They say, "Well, this is the people that's like, over the food stamp office or whatever." And they was like, "We have a report that you have been putting false information on your application to get food stamps, and that you're not homeless, and that you do have a job." So I'm like, "Okay, who did you get this information from?" So
That
it was like,
doesn't
"Well,
matter.
we cannot disclose
Yeah.
information about who we got it from, but we have facts that you have been lying, and you have to pay all of that back, and your balance is $35,000. And they also told me that they was filing charges on me. So I'm like, what the hell? Because at this point, I'm really thinking like they just playing, or somebody just playing on my phone, y'all. But yesterday, when I made the video and posted on TikTok, like 15 minutes later, the police came knock on my door.
Oh,
It
man.
was like, "Is you such and such?" They read me my rights, and they arrested me. And y'all keep asking me, how did I have my phone in the back of the police truck? That's because I didn't give them no problems. Like, I wasn't arguing with them. I simply got back in the back of the police truck, because the police car, because I know what the fuck I did. Was I wrong for doing that? Yes. But at the end of the day, I did what I did. And I don't give a damn. Y'all nobody to judge me. But I did what I had to do at that point, because baby, food is expensive. But I bought it out 5 hours later, and I have to go to court. They didn't see me at court date yet, but when they do, I'm gonna just keep y'all updated, because I know some of y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all just want to be
we
in
don't.
business, but I mean, I did what I did, so now I gotta face the consequences.
Yeah, we don't care. But there is a level of delusion that is entertaining, and I think she's reached that point. When you have beaten the system, and then you get on a social media app and then brag about beating the system, when you get caught and the people who are paying for you to beat the system find out that you got caught doing that, we are going to make fun of you. And the craziest part is, I don't think that people have a problem with welfare programs per se. I just think that people have a problem knowing that there are a lot of people like her that like to take advantage of these types of systems. If you're a person and your grandparents, your ancestors have paid taxes and you've paid into the system that is America, of course you should have some level of safety net, right? But I think we've gotten to the point now where people are taking advantage of that safety net and they're not contributing as much as they should be. If you need some time to get on your feet, that's one thing. But when you get on social media bragging about your circumstances and saying that you better off than everybody else because other people are footing the bill for you, you're going to make a lot of people bitter, and they're not going to feel bad for your circumstances, especially when you get caught up doing what you're doing. And this girl with the lashes, I'm telling you right now, I know because I came from this type of environment. Oftentimes they're getting these government, they're getting stuff like food stamps. And say you get $400 worth of food stamps. You sell it for 50 cents on the dollar. And I know because I was a customer, all right? At one point, I was going through a hard time. That's all right, because we ain't there no more. And trust me, since then, I've paid into the system far more than what I've taken out of the system by at least 100 times, by far. So, but I am saying, though, is that oftentimes these people will get these government benefits, and then they'll sell them at 50% on the dollar. It's getting a little bit more expensive now. People are trying to inch it up to about 75 cents on the dollar. Don't ask me how I know. I'm just telling you what I know. Okay, so they'll go and they'll sell the $400, and then they'll collect the $200 and go do lashes, go get nails done. This is why you see people in bad neighborhoods that have a lot of these government assistance programs having nice cars, big rims on the car, all that other silly nonsense. It's because sometimes they're selling their benefits and they're living off of the state, and they're making money through means that might not be documented, but they're making money by other means, to say the least. Yeah, so she's probably selling her food stamps, and that's how she's able to provide some of the luxuries for herself. But this is a situation you don't even feel bad for. It's just funny. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L, and give me the HBO special as a help for the special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.
Alright guys, go subscribe from Poor Man's Podcast Reacts.